If I get multiple offers on my property, how do I know which offer to choose?
Get a crystal ball. Honestly, it's kind of one of those things where you really do need a crystal ball to determine like what's the best offer. So a lot of times when we're having the discussion with the seller, most sellers just want the highest price possible. Sometimes the highest price possible isn't the best offer to take. What I always advise is the best offer is the most motivated buyer that's going to cross that finish line. Because there are sometimes when the buyer offers like a really high, price, and they just lock up the seller, and now they're going through escrow, maybe looking at other properties, and then they cancel, and now we have to go back and look at those backup offers or find another buyer. When choosing the right offer, when you're dealing with multiple offers, it's really find the most motivated buyer that's probably solid as far as, financing. And what I mean by solid financing, it's not because they're putting 50% down. Buyers are putting 0% down, but they're golden. Like the bank has said, you're good. We're going to approve you. So no matter what you get, within this price range, we got you. And to me, that is just as strong as someone that's going to be putting 20% down. So it's not always about, the price or the qualification of the buyer, but the motivation, because sometimes these buyers, they'll do what it takes just to close that deal. Sometimes the highest offer isn't necessarily the best offer.
Do you have any tips for being able to spot someone that's a motivated buyer, or being able to spot the person who's just making a very high offer but might just still be shopping it around?
Yeah, a lot of times we have the conversations with the agent. Tell me a little bit about your buyer. What's their situation? And in all fairness, sometimes we deal with clients or buyers that we really don't know personally. I could have got a lead where I'm working with this buyer for the first time, and I'm just going off of what they're telling me. This isn't the first choice. Maybe another property is their first choice. So in all fairness, it's hard to say. That's why I always joke, unless you have a crystal ball, you really don't know what is the best buyer for your client that's going to cross that finish line and actually close on the deal.